If it's vegan, I'm eating it. Like, my dog is lucky she's not a tofu dog, because I would have eaten her. Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a video on my weight loss journey so far. Just, share with you guys the plans I'm trying to make on continuing my weight loss journey and maybe actually trying to lose weight going forward. If you saw my video about I'm a fat vegan, I still feel that way. I don't feel that I need to be skinny. I need to lose weight just to be a vegan and to promote veganism. But if you saw another one of my recent videos, you will see that I just moved to Oklahoma to stay with a friend just to get away for a while and to take a break because my job in Jersey was just really stressing me out. It was really draining me, and I wanted to just concentrate on other things in my life. I'm not really doing anything else while I'm here, just seeing where life takes me. Now that I have a lot of time available to me, as soon as I got here Saturday. That Monday I signed up for a gym with my girlfriend, and we've been going to the gym ever since. On September 12th, the day I signed up, I weighed 197.8 pounds. Now keep in mind, this is at the gym with clothes on, my sneakers on, and my phone so that I could take a picture. So I'm closer to like 195, which is what I was in my home scale at home before I came to Oklahoma. But my girlfriend doesn't have a home scale, so I have to weigh myself at the gym. For this month, I've mostly just been trying to just go to the gym. We do about an hour, and I like lifting weights. I don't like cardio very much. I'm doing this for a month without changing my eating, just to see how much weight I lose, if I lose any weight, working out consistently. So leading up to this, I went full on vegan in January 2015, but I started my transition to veganism because I did transition for 6 months in July 2014, and my highest weight at this time, I was up to like 230 pounds, and I did not go vegan or vegetarian or pescatarian to lose weight. I did start getting into organic food to try to lose weight and more natural foods, and I did try making smoothies, and I was going to the gym, and I would lose weight here and there whenever I had a vacation coming up, but I never kept the weight off. And it was actually looking for smoothie recipes, trying to lose weight again because I had a vacation coming up, that I found Freely, and she was doing smoothie recipes, but I saw her other videos and it was like, why do we love dogs and eat pigs? Like, who said? Society? But then, we want to get mad at other countries for eating dogs. And I just started watching her videos, and at first I was like, I could never go vegan. But every vegan says that before they go vegan. Like, I could never go vegan. I appreciated her videos, but I was like, veganism, it's not for me. Like, no thanks. Eggs, milk, it's in everything. Like, I wasn't a milk drinker. I was already drinking almond milk, and I wasn't huge on eggs, but I knew that it was in everything. Like, when you go out, it's in everything. So I'm like, what do you eat when you go out? Like, I didn't know. I had no clue. I thought veganism was just a very strict diet. I never understood the whole ethics behind it. And once I finally understood the ethics and the purpose of it, I was like, oh. I started just doing some research, and then I got into the environmental thing. I was like, well, I can't be vegan. Like, that's just too extreme. I can't do all that now, but I can do little bits. So I actually started with meatless Mondays because I read an article about how much water, how many animals would be saved if every American did meatless Monday. And I was like, oh, I can be an American that will do meatless Mondays. And then little by little, I started doing it 2, 3, 4, 5 days out of the week because I was like, well, then, there's so many Americans that don't do it or try to reduce their consumption. So I'm like, let me overcompensate for them. And little by little, I started overcompensating even more. And I would challenge myself to see how long could I go without eating meat. And I'll go 3, 4 days and then be like, I need some chicken. Red meat wasn't a big thing for me, so I was able to give up red meat rather quickly. Anything with 4 legs, cows, pigs. I never really ate lamb or anything like that. So I was only eating chicken, turkey, and fish. Whenever I would, after 3 or 4 days without eating meat, start eating meat again. In the beginning, I thought I was going to gain weight because my goal was just to give it a go. And I noticed as soon as I stopped eating red meat and I really cut back on the chicken with all those steroids and hormones, I started losing weight like rapidly. So I wasn't even going to the gym because I was making efforts to go to the gym before that, and I was like, I'm losing weight. Why go to the gym? I was getting more into, activism and petitions and just learning as much as I could about veganism and the purpose of it and the importance of it and what I could do to spread the message. But then it's like I also felt hypocritical if I wasn't working on it for myself. I started that about April or so. in 2014. And then by July, I was like, this isn't enough. I could do more. I could be vegetarian. I thought vegetarians ate fish. So I was like, I could be vegetarian, but I would still eat tuna fish, and I would eat, you know, some salmon and shrimp if I had in my freezer here and there. But then I found out, oh, that's pescatarian. Oh, I'm like, I could totally be pescatarian. But I was already slowly transitioning my home into veganism. Like, I was already trying some of the vegan, you know, like Gardein meat substitutes and just mayo, like just the options that were out there, the alternatives, like the almond milk and almond milk ice cream, like little things like that. I was like, little changes make a difference, and they do. Imagine if everyone did a little bit, how far this planet could actually go, how many animals could be saved, how much better would things be if everyone at least did their part. When I did that, when I became pescatarian, I couldn't really eat the fish and the shrimp that I had in my house and my tuna fish. I ended up just giving it away to my coworkers, and I would only eat seafood whenever I actually went out to eat, because that was my biggest concern. I enjoyed going out to eat, but I'm like, what will I eat when I go out to eat with people? So I would just order like fish and chips or some crab cakes or something like that whenever I did go out. But when I was home, I definitely was already eating a ton of hummus and mostly vegan, but I still had coffee creamer and cheese. Those are the last two things that I was like, this is hard to give up. So I did that for about a month, and then I remember in September 2014, so 2 years ago, was when I was like, I'm not even gonna eat fish. I'm definitely gonna do vegetarian. But while I was being pescatarian, I was already decreasing my cheese consumption, my milk consumption. I was already trying some of the vegan alternatives out there, but I just couldn't commit to being vegan because it was just too much to actually commit. Like if I went to somebody's birthday party, or if they had some sort of event at work and there was cake or something there, meat was easy for me to give up. But dairy and eggs, because I know it's in everything, to have to be so meticulous when you go out to eat, I was like, this is gonna be too much of a burden on me. It's gonna be too difficult when I go out to eat. But I was just thinking about myself. I wasn't really thinking about the repercussions of my actions. I wasn't thinking about the planet and the animals yet. I didn't see any documentaries until after I was vegan. I didn't see Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives, and to this day I still haven't seen Earthlings, and I doubt I will, because I don't feel that I need to. I already seen enough pictures and seen enough images. I did refrain from watching things about the dairy industry and the egg industry because I just couldn't deal with all of it at once. I'm the kind of person that I can't get overwhelmed, or like if I feel overwhelmed, I'll just like not do it. So I did it gradually for myself. Some people do it overnight, awesome. Some people transition, awesome. It took me about 6 months, I would say, from beginning to end, from deciding to do meatless Mondays, just Mondays, to 100% vegan. So for meatless Mondays to pescatarian, I decided to be full-on vegetarian. But when I went full-on vegetarian, no more seafood, I honestly was about 90% vegan because I had already just known so much about veganism at this point. I wasn't buying, my home was vegan. Everything in my home was vegan. It's just when I went out, I didn't stress about, oh, is there milk in this? Or let me get a veggie burger. Are there eggs in it? Now, of course, I do. So I was mostly just eating coffee creamer, having coffee creamer, but I would then challenge myself to have vegan days. As a vegetarian, I'm like, how many days in a row could I be vegan? And sometimes I would think about it, I'm like, the only thing I had today was coffee creamer this morning. I'm like, I could just start, because I did not like almond milk in my coffee. It was too watery. But now I like oat milk. Oat milk's pretty thick. So I did start finding, once I started drinking soy coffee creamer, then I was like, whatever, it'll be fine. Cheese, I kind of just gave up on, which is fine, because you don't need all that. But chow cheese and Kite Hill cream cheese are good, but I only buy them like maybe every other month because they're expensive. So I expected to gain weight because I was just like, I'm not going back to meat. I'm just gonna stuff my face, which everyone should do in the beginning. Like, don't concentrate on calories, don't concentrate on fat, just concentrate on it being vegan or it being vegetarian or whatever your goal is. So I kind of did that. I kind of milked it. I went full on vegan over a year and a half ago. It'll be 2 years in January, and I'm still just stuffing my face, eating as much as I can. And at the end of the day, I have lost about 35 pounds, but the first 20 of that was, I would say, within that 6-month transition. Not even within like the first 2 months. Like going from meatless Mondays, when I finally went pescatarian to vegetarian, 90% vegan, I lost 20 pounds like right away. And then when I finally went full on vegan, I started eating more of the processed vegan foods, a lot of Cliff Bars and peanut butter and Gardein and things like that, which is good to have, but not daily. And I would eat that stuff daily. I eat Gardein about once a week still, but you know, Cliff Bars and peanut butter and like, you know, high fat foods I do eat often and a lot, and I still do without working out. So I didn't gain weight from it, and I went out to vegan restaurants a lot. Not here in Oklahoma because I haven't really found an all vegan restaurant. I don't think there is one. I don't need to be eating out as much if I want to lose weight while I'm here. I want to see how much weight I could lose while I'm here if I actually work out for this month, and then next month I'll actually start reducing the foods, not the calories. I refuse to count calories, but just eating more whole foods, plant-based foods, more healthy, less fat, instead of peanut butter, maybe buying some PB2. Just little changes like that to see if I lose any weight with that. So the last year, out of this last year and a half, for the last year, I feel plateaued. If I've lost 10 pounds, that's a lot, because I haven't worked out at all, haven't watched my calories at all, haven't watched what I've been eating at all. I've just been eating, if it's vegan, I'm eating it. Like my dog is lucky, she's not a tofu dog, because I would have eaten her. So thankfully I didn't gain any weight, and honestly, losing these last 35 pounds have not been hard at all. Losing weight or going vegan is very easy when you concentrate on the victims and not yourself. Don't concentrate on, oh my god, I really want some cheese. Instead, concentrate on the poor baby cow that had to die so that I could have that cheese. You know, once you start thinking that way, it's like, no thank you, I don't want that, I'm okay, I'm good. Is it vegan? No, then it's not food. Like, you just don't see it as food anymore. You see it as torture and pain and destruction. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, maybe do monthly updates on my weight loss if I lose weight, because there's a lot of people, you know, on YouTube that have lost weight and are great YouTubers, which I love, and I follow a billion of them, especially the vegan ones. But you know, like, you don't see them starting off fat. Like, I want to do it while I'm still fat, and then, you know, we could do the journey together and see how long it takes and kind of do experiments. Like, 1 month I'll try one thing, 1 month I'll try another, you know, see which one works best. Maybe I'll try, like, I want to do like a raw vegan challenge for a week and just try different plant-based diets to see which ones work best for my body, even though I kind of have an idea when I do want to lose weight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I made sense. I kind of jumped all over the place, but we'll see. I'll start doing updates, and I did take my measurements, and I'll show pictures. And if anybody has any suggestions, any weight loss tips, recipes, vegan recipes, please share them down below, because I might as well, you know, while I'm in Oklahoma, I'm doing a lot of like soul searching, but going to the gym has been feeling really good. It's sometimes the only reason I get out the house, and I've just been in gym clothes the whole time I've been here, and it's actually been pretty great. So please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see what the hell I end up doing with my life, with my weight, with my teeth, you know. Please subscribe for all that if you want. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. We could be friends. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.